we got some ballistic because we need comfort food. The veggie burger and the fries. I don't know. It's one of those weeks. There's much going on as usual, but I thought we should do a sit down video this week, and it so happens that I need comforting right now, so let's just chit chat. There's no script to this. There's nothing that I planned. I'm just gonna talk and hopefully you'll listen. So was it yesterday or a few days ago? At some point something happened that I'm not comfortable sharing just yet, but girl, it threw off my whole life trajectory. Like, I'm a planner, right? I'm a planner, so not like a rigid one, right? But I like to have a plan most times. So there was something that I had planned for, and I guess it didn't pan out the way I was hoping, and so now that has just left me stranded. And I guess that's what I want to start on. The feeling of being stranded. It's a weird one, because on the one hand I know nothing's linear. Things will happen for me when they happen, when they're meant to. Like, I have a clear destiny that I came here for, so I'm just enjoying the ride, right, as that unfolds. But at the same time, it's like, what is it? You know? I don't know, man. I don't know. But there's not much to do but trust the universe at this point, right? So I'm looking for ways to chill. To get my mind off whatever that is, and then focus on what's working. And there's a lot of things that are just that are good, right? So maybe I need to focus on that. Speaking of focus, is this plant kind of in the way? But I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my friends, I'm grateful for the community that I have, and the opportunities that are coming my way, and I'm grateful for being able to order ballistic, you know, all those little things. And I'm grateful to be able to try out content creation and seeing where it leads. But the thing about content creation, y'all, that I had to snap out real quick, real quick, was we talk about, like, you know, the fear of being seen and yada yada yada, but one thing that I haven't necessarily seen being talked about too much is the fact that as a content creator, if you are the face of your content, right, even if you're not, but more so if you are, then whatever you put out there is you, right? And I mean, it's your face, it's like your physical appearance, but you also put in some of your personality. If that's showcased, you're putting in your soul, your heart, you know. If it's something that's like that comes from within, you're putting in your skills. If you're editing it yourself and you're like, yeah, it's this 8, you know, so you're putting in a part of yourself, right, or fully yourself. And to release that into the world and to have, you know, the possibility of people not vibing with it, to me, let me know if you feel the same, if you're a content creator. To me, at some point, it felt like if people don't like this, then they just don't like me, I guess, right? Because this is me, right? And it's not like I want everybody to like, oh, we love you, no. But if no one is rocking with it, I'm gonna have to take a step back, you know, go back to the drawing board. That's how I felt. And I had to snap out of it real quick, because it became a thing of, okay, what do I do that people will like and not that I will like, right? And that's when I caught myself and I said, no, we're not doing that. So yeah, I do feel like I'm at a point where I'm creating what I want to create, and I'm very good with it, and I'm enjoying it, right? At the same time, if I want to make this a career, if I want to live off this eventually, which is my goal, I want to live off this so I could, like, you know, create my own schedules and figure out everything. I guess it's kind of being an entrepreneur in a way, right? So like I don't like answer to anyone, at least consistently. Like if there's brand deals, obviously there's going to be some like collaboration here and there, right? But it's not consistent. It's not the same person every day, right? But yeah, that's kind of the goal, freedom among many. It's been a little challenging to find the right audience for what I'm doing, right? And I know they're gonna come like somewhere there, you know, like gradually there's a few people coming through, and if you're one of them, thank you. Obviously if you're watching this, you're one of them, so thank you. But I don't know, it's not growing at the pace where I want it to, which again I'm kind of okay with, right? Like I'm noticing but I'm not too fussy about it, because at the end of the day I'm doing what I want to do, and I am so grateful that I get to experiment and whatnot, be given that space to do that while I'm still living. You know, like I live with my parents, I'm grateful to be able to live rent-free kind of, you know, and not have to like look for rent every month. Grateful to like just be given the time and the space to explore while I figure out, you know, how I'm gonna survive in this world, right? So yeah, I'm not like too fussy on that end, but I've like obviously like the audience has to come at some point, right? So I've actually been trying to figure out how to meet the audience halfway, I guess, and I think I found it. I found something I'm gonna do that is me, you know, like I'm not compromising any value of mine while doing it, but it's probably something that might work out. I'm very excited about that. It's not just one thing, actually, it's multiple things. All of them require a lot of work though, so stay tuned for that, because I kind of want to like batch create all of that so that when the first one comes out, I have others in store, and it's not like I'm dropping this thing this 1 month and then you see the next one 2 months later. No, I want to keep y'all fed, so stay tuned. But yeah, there really is no blueprint to life in general, actually, but specific paths, like the content creation path, there's no blueprint to it. I feel like some professions, it's like it's clear that, all right, you go to school for this and then you go to another school for that, you know, like different levels, undergrad, graduate, PhD, whatnot. But yeah, there's like a clear path. Like if you want to be a doctor, go to med school, right? And figure out what your specialization is going to be. Study that. Like it's very clear, right? But the path that I'm on, I feel like it's, you figure it out as you go, right? Whatever works for you works for you, and what's working for another person might not necessarily work for you. You can try it out, see that, you know, it's like try on error, right? And yeah, I guess that's where I am. I don't know, I'm rambling at this point. I'm just saying whatever comes to mind, whatever. I don't want this video to be too long either, so maybe let's wrap this up. I've been reading The Artist's Way, by the way. I'm actually, I think I had heard about it years ago. Years. And, ooh, the burger looks good. It looks so good. Let me show you. Look at that. Perfect. Yeah, I heard about The Artist's Way a while back. I forget who recommended it to me, but I couldn't find the paperback version, and I found a PDF version, but I was like, let me wait and see if I actually find an actual physical copy, and I haven't been able to so far. But the whole Dochi thing, if you don't know, she read it as well and really followed everything in that book and documented everything. Every time you see a cut in the editing, it's because of noises like this, by the way. But yeah, Dochi read it, documented the whole process of reading it, and you know, it undid a lot for her. as artists and creatives, there's a lot of blockages that you may know or may not know are there, and they could really hinder your progress and like process even, like the creative process. And so her documenting it and now being where she's at, you know, like a Grammy winner, her, and just being like the carefree artist that she is like, it got a lot of people talking about the book. And so I saw that and I was like, you know what, let me read the PDF. So I've been doing that. I'm on week 3. Every week has assignments that are meant to kind of exercise your memory, your mind, to kind of open up your mind, right? For lack of a better term, and help you undo the blockages. And it's been super helpful. It's been super helpful. And genuinely, the more I read the book, the more I realize either my mind opening up or opportunities coming to me because of the lack of mental blockages. I feel like, I don't know, it's an energetic thing where when I read it and understand something and internalize it, something then happens in my life to kind of show me, all right, this lesson is done, on to the next one. Does that make sense? Yeah, I've been enjoying that a lot, and I think that's something, yeah, I'm gonna add that to the list of things I'm thankful for, because it's been life-changing. It is life-changing. It's currently changing my life, bringing it full circle, because I don't want to ramble on too long. That one thing that happened that kind of derailed me, I guess I have to be thankful for that too, I guess. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna learn to lead from a place of gratitude, because it's all happening for a reason, right? 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 Okay, tell me. This has been very helpful. Wow. I feel like I was literally just talking to myself and y'all, but kind of processing things on the camera, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go now. If you've watched this far along, thank you so much. I will see you very soon. Bye bye.